Hello students, in this video we will study the nomenclature or classification of enzymes. Further, enzymes are classified as oxidoreductase or dehydrogenase, transferases, isomerases, ligase or synthetase, or these are what the name of enzymes, or these are what the classification of enzymes. So first of all, we will talk about the enzyme is oxidoreductase dehydrogenases. The very first enzyme is what? Oxidoreductase dehydrogenases. You know, guys, this enzyme is what? Which catalyze oxidoreduction process between two substrate. Between two substrate means it involve the transfer of electron from one molecule to another molecule. Example of these enzymes are cytochrome oxidases and dehydrogenases. You know, this equation that you are observing, S plus S dash is equal to S plus S dash. This is very simple, but when you go through the uh, comment that I mentioned in the downside of the reactant as well as product, means S is what? Reactant that is further reduced, and S dash is what? Another reactant that will further oxidize. So guys, this is what the enzymatic action of the enzyme oxidoreductase or dehydrogenases. Now the next type of enzyme is what? Transferases. Next type of enzyme is what? Transferases. Transferases enzyme is what? That catalyzing or group other than hydrogen between a pair of substrate. Means enzyme transferases enzyme is what? That catalyzing a group other than hydrogen. That catalyzing a group other than hydrogen between a pair of substrate. Remember, between a pair of substrate, that I will explain further with the help of equation. Or it means what? It may or may be said that enzyme that transfer functional group in between molecule. We may be said that enzyme that transfer functional group in between molecule for catalytic conversion, right? So transferase is what? Transferase is what? The kind of enzyme that transfer functional group in between molecule to for catalytic conversion. Now you are observing a equation. S dash G is what? A compound. This is what? A group of substrate. Another is what? S dash. Then you are observing this G is further transfer from one reactant to another reactant. So it is what? The transfer of functional group from in between the two molecule of substrate. Hope it is clear to you. Then next type of enzyme is hydrolases. Hydrolases means they enable covalent bond to broken by water. Actually, hydrolysis is what? The breaking of covalent bond, the breaking of covalent bond with the help of water. So, if we talk about the type of hydrolysis enzyme, it means what? It means they enable covalent bond to broken by water, and in such a way, these enzymes catalyzes the hydrolysis of peptide or esters, and these the example of hydrolysis are peptidases and lipases. Further, you are observing this equation that is that indicates that how hydrolysis is taking place, and the the breaking of covalent bond with the help of water taking place, right? Then, guys, another type of example is enzyme is what? Isomerase. Isomerase is what? This is the mode of action of this isomerase is what? intramolecular rearrangement of molecular structure to form isomers. Isomerase enzyme, the function of isomerase enzyme is what? Intramolecular rearrangement of molecular structure to form isomers. Or it may be said that isomerase is responsible for interconversion of optical or geometrical or poisonous isomers. That is mentioned in your NCERT. But actually, if we try to explain isomerase, it is what? Intramolecular rearrangement of molecular structure to form isomers. Then, guys, the next type of enzyme is what? Ligase. Ligase or synthetase. This is what? It is catalyze the linking together of two compounds. It further catalyze the linking together of two compounds, or we may be said like that join two molecules together with the help or with the consumption of ATP. Means ligase or synthetase is what? They join two molecules together with the help of ATP, and the example are pyruvate carboxylase. So guys, you have studied the classification and nomenclature of enzyme, in which you have studied oxidoreductase or dehydrogenase, transferases, hydrolases, isomerase, and then the last is ligase or synthetase. Students, the next topic is cofactors. Cofactors are also referred as helper molecules. You know, guys, we know that most of the enzymes are made up from protein. Means most of the enzymes are proteinaceous. You know what happened? Most of the enzymes also have some non-protein constituent in them to make the enzyme catalytically active. Means with the protein part of enzyme, there is a presence of non-protein constituent along with that protein part to make enzyme catalytically more active, and this non-protein constituent or this non-protein part is called as cofactor. That is the topic of this video, and this cofactor is further also referred as helper molecules. And the protein part or proteinaceous part of the enzyme is further called as apoenzyme, right? If we talk about enzyme further, it is classified in two constituents. One is apoenzyme and another is cofactors, that are also referred as helper molecules. These cofactors are maybe prosthetic groups, or maybe coenzymes, or maybe metallic ions. First, we will talk about prosthetic group. Prosthetic groups are what? These are organic compounds that are tightly bound with apoenzyme. You know, these cofactors, non-proteinaceous group, may be tightly or loosely bound with the apoenzyme part. If we talk about prosthetic groups, it is tightly bound with the apoenzyme. And the examples are peroxidase, catalase. These are the example of this prosthetic group of enzyme. Prosthetic group of cofactor, and which further break down hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. Right. So this is what prosthetic groups. Another is what? Another cofactor. It is coenzymes. Coenzymes are also organic compound, but its association with apoenzyme is only transient, means temporary, and it occurs only at the time of catalysis, right? So if we talk about the example of coenzyme, these are NAD and NADP. NAD stand for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, and NADP stand for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. And in these coenzyme, vitamins like niacin are the essential component of these coenzymes. So guys, this is what about the second cofactor that may attach with apoenzyme, and it is coenzymes. Then the third one is metallic ions or metallines. Metalline or metallic ions like zinc is a cofactor for the enzyme carboxypeptidases. So guys, this is what we have discussed about cofactors that are also referred as helpers molecule.